I'm Jonathan Nazir, CEO and founder of Victory Gardens International. I was blessed enough to grow up on my grandparents' farm in North Carolina. And I saw how important it was for the community. We didn't grow up with a big box grocery store. Everybody in our community had a garden of some sort. And I watched my grandparents barter, and that's how they were able to raise, 12 and 13 children, is because they lived off of the land. So now we moved into this marginalized community where folks are still suffering from the lack of food. I think COVID really showed how fragile our food system is. We can show up at any point and there not be any food there. And so trying to teach self-sufficiency and teaching people how to grow for themselves was really a big portion of this. And so we started this out of an effort to really help some of our elders in the community to grow food and really try to connect the dot between that community and young people coming along so that they would have a much greater respect for food and the food system itself. The partnership was really based upon the need of the community. So the first place we started was really asking members of the community what they saw when they pictured the idea of a community garden. And so many of them talked about the size of the bed that they thought would work for them, the height of the bed that they thought would work, what they like to grow. And so we really started there. And then we worked with key partners such as SCASED. We worked with the Impact York County, one of the local organizations here, and Parks and Rec and Tourism, who helped us provide some space for us to kind of grow. And so it was through those partnerships and taking valuable feedback from members of the community for us to figure out what would work best for our community. What we realized when we started the community garden and we're just having conversations about food, many of the members of our community garden who are part of our Silver Gardening Club, they were great at fixing big pans of mac and cheese and spaghetti for big family functions and events. But when it came time for them to prepare a healthy meal for just them or a spouse, they struggled. Dexterity has changed over the years and just time. So what we started out of that was a program called Food Fit, where we teach members of the community how to prepare a healthy meal in under 30 minutes using fresh and local produce. We talked about buying in season, buying produce in season, how to preserve through canning. So it really has become a great program that sparked out of the community garden. And now we offer that not only to members of the community garden, but we're offering that program through to members of the community as a whole. And so this year we're focused on diabetic health because those three diseases, diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure, are the ones who affect our community the most. And so we really wanted to focus on trying to create meals that were affordable, something that family members can prepare pretty quickly, and using local produce that's available for them in season. It's one of the things that we're working on now is trying to figure out the overall economic impact. So growing food and members of the community now get an opportunity to share what they've grown with other members. It's hard to kind of quantify that, but to see our young people in the garden, something that they've typically have never had an opportunity to do, to see our seniors enjoy themselves and build friendships, I don't think that you can kind of put a price tag on that. So there's a financial capital piece that we know exists, but the human and social capital is hard to put a price tag on. But we know that we're growing community, no pun intended, through this program. And so we're excited to be a part of it and thankful for the support of SCASED to help us in this process of growing community together.